Okay guys, some spinning reel tips. I don't use a spinning reel that much, but when I do, it's no big deal because I follow a couple guidelines. Just throwing a little tube here, I just bent the hook so I don't catch a bird or something. And no matter how you put the line on, it seems like spinning reels kind of inherently just twist the line, just how they work. But you can avoid that by, first of all, the number one thing is when you cast, don't just click the bail over like that. That's the biggest problem I see people doing. When you do that, like all day, eventually it twists up and you go to make a cast and a huge, like loose bird nest thing comes out of here and you got a huge knot, and that'll just kind of ruin the day. So to avoid that, don't just click the bail over like that. What you want to do, it's kind of hard to get used to at first if you don't always do this, but every time I cast, I just stop the line and flip the bail over with my hand and reel it in. You can totally avoid that problem doing that all the time. The other thing you can also do with a spinning reel that people don't realize is stop the line. You have a lot more control of the spinning reel than you realize. Like on a bait caster, you can stop the line or slow it down with your thumb. With the spinning reel, you can do it with your index finger, just the same way. So as I throw one out there, I can stop it right where I want at the edge of the driveway there, just with my index finger, slowing it down and then eventually stopping it. So if you're a little too amped up and you're casting into the bank and you launch one up on the bank, you can stop it with your index finger so you don't throw one up in the trees or something like that. Just with your index finger. One thing I do that helps me out a lot, but when I spool up a spinning reel with line, there's gonna be some line twists. I'm almost sure of that. No matter how I do it, I always feel like there's some line twists, and it's an accident waiting to happen, basically. So what I do is I either go outside, and this is something you want to do without any lure tied on at all. You just take the lure off and then just let out a bunch of line. Just kind of walk backward with the bail open, let the line out. Or when you go fishing first thing in the morning, just when you're in the boat, just let out a bunch of line, like 50 or 100 feet of line behind the boat for a little while, let it untwist. And also, if you're not on the water, you can do this on the land too. Just let out a bunch of line and then put some tension on there and just reel it in. That right there gets rid of a lot of line twist problems. That's something you want to do right away, or first thing in the morning to stop any problems from happening. All right, so just to reiterate, let out a bunch of line with no weight on it when you first start, when you get a brand new spool, and get all the line twist out from spooling up your new line. That's one thing. And then the other biggest thing to avoid line twists is don't flip the bail with the handle. That'll definitely start the line twisting on you, and throughout the course of the day it's going to create a backlash or a bird nest. You're going to cast your line and then just manually click the bail over. And then the casting tip was just use your index finger to stop the line, stop the spool. All right guys, leave some comments if you need more information. Thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you out. One more thing I was going to do is just say thanks to everyone who's been watching these videos. I've had a great time putting them out. I've been really busy. A couple of guys have asked for certain videos on a certain topic, and I'm going to get to them as soon as I can once we start slowing down with work for the season. And we just moved here to a new place, so it's just been busy. But I've had a lot of views on these John Boat videos, and I really think that's cool. A bunch of people have subscribed to my channel, which was unexpected, and I really think that's awesome. So keep watching them, and I'll keep putting them out. If anyone wants to see anything specific, just hit me up and let me know, and I'll see what I can do. All right, thanks.